We may never know whether Marilyn Monroe was murdered or committed suicide, but we do know that she's been at rest here in her crypt in Westwood, California for about 43 years. She was born in 1926 and died in 1962. Her crypt is been discolored, as you can see, compared with those adjacent by the many hands and lip kisses of the fans. The last time we were here, there were lipstick marks, lip marks on the crypt, and there was also a note stuck between the cracks here, ostensibly a note to Marilyn. Apparently, her crypt requires a lot of maintenance by the cemetery because fans collect here a lot, and I was noticing an extreme of people all day long, even though her birthday is not until June 1st, when she would have been 83 years old. It's hard to imagine Marilyn Monroe being 83 years old, but she lives on as a 36-year-old blonde sex bomb beauty, a legendary screen actress, and I don't think anything will ever change that. Here in Westwood Memorial Park, she has lots of famous neighbors. She has Ross Hunter, the producer, and his mate Jacques Mapes. And around the cemetery here in Westwood Park, which by the way is surrounded by very high buildings, this is a very small exclusive cemetery in the heart of Westwood, adjacent to Beverly Hills. And I guess along with the property goes a certain status. Dean Martin is here. Across the way is Merv Griffin, whose headstone says "I will not be right back." Jack Lemmon, whose headstone says "In." Rodney Dangerfield, whose headstone says "There goes the neighborhood." There are many others: Carol O'Connor, Fanny Bryce, Walter Matthau. And also there is the little chapel where Marilyn Monroe's funeral was held in 1962, and where her memorial service will be held again for the 43rd time in August of this year, 2009. Also in this location are Ava Gabor, Truman Capote, Heather O'Rourke, Mel Torme, John Cassavetes. And in the ground area of the cemetery, Natalie Wood, Bob Crane, Minnie Riperton, Dorothy Stratton, one of the Beach Boys, I think it's Carl Dean Wilson. Anyway, it's an exclusive little place. It's really fascinating to visit. It's beautifully kept, as you can see, and here at this grave of Marilyn Monroe, they have a little bench that is inscribed "In remembrance of Marilyn Monroe from her many fans," put here for people to sit and contemplate the life of Marilyn Monroe as they visit her gravesite here in Westwood, California. I believe I said that the adjacent crypt is owned by Hugh Hefner, I've been told. These are selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The one below her was apparently purchased in 1964, which was probably very inexpensive at the time, and the one above her in 1986. And nearby is 62, 54, 85, 65. So some of them got real buys on these, because I know now they're selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Anyway, happy 83rd birthday to Marilyn Monroe. 2009. It's hard to imagine that she would have been 83 years old, but we'll never know what she would have looked like or what her life may be like had she lived, because she will be 36 forever, and the image that we have of her will be one of great beauty and fame and all kinds of other wonderful, pleasant thoughts. Happy birthday, Marilyn Monroe.